Yeah, that didn't seem to work. Alright, we'll do Cup of God to round it off. Hello and welcome to SCP Containment Breach Ultimate Edition. This is essentially a big mod for the original SCP Containment Breach that fixes quite a few of the issues with the original game, while also adding in new areas, SCPs, and really a whole bunch of other shit that would take a while to go through. But the core experience is still pretty much the same, for you are a prisoner that must avoid the monsters of the facility while trying to navigate your way towards the exit, with like at least a few dozen other dangers along the way too. Also, another quick thing to mention is while I never properly beat the original game, I did know quite a bit about the lore and general gameplay of the game, just due to me spoiling myself about it over the years. So not completely blind, but also not fully knowledgeable about it either. But pretty much everything that's new in the Ultimate Edition, I had no idea about. But without further ado, actually, with further ado, because I think it's worth to mention, I chose Euclid for my first playthrough, which means I can only save near computers, unlike in the safe difficulty, where quick saving is allowed anywhere. And also, my dumbass accidentally forgot to set the recording to be 60 FPS for the first large part of the first stream, so my apologies, nothing can be done. Anyway, go! Start. So, beginning the game, we wake up in a cell. I mean, I'm sure most people watching this video know about this, but yeah, we're a prisoner in the facility who has been selected to participate in various dangerous tests regarding the SCPs. Also, I'm pretty sure this was just for the Christmas version, but 173 had a jolly Christmas retexture for this first recording. It doesn't exactly look too threatening like this.
SCP-173.
Wait, what the fuck? And then he goes for it. Alright, and so begins the containment breach. Isn't that scary? Very. So now it is time for us to wander the facility. Oh shit. Yo, be careful, y'all. I think the original containment breach is, oh. Okay, he's just floating. Dude, like, what is happening? Oh shit. Okay, that's him. Avoiding 173 isn't such a huge issue so long as you know where he is. Our actual objective though is to first obtain a keycard in order to access other parts of the facility. Watching this on a Steam Deck hungover is a different experience. As well as various other SCPs that will help us in surviving. But of course, the SCPs aren't the only threat. What do you mean I look at my... Bye-bye to her though. Oh shit, yo. Teddy bear? Yeah, he goes like real loud. He's really loud with it. But thankfully, not all of the SCPs are so villainous. For there's this guy who just rolls around calling for Eric. Eric? He's cool. I like him. Now I know that one of the big things we had to do was to go through this elevator where there would be some incredibly dangerous threats waiting for us. Okay, wait, I'm not sure I want to go down here. But before that, I decided I must prepare a bit more. Oh wait, that's huge. There we go. Now we're saved. Dude, no, he's fucking darkening my vision, dude. What are your thoughts on the New Year's? What kind of a question is that? What are your thoughts on the New Year? Like, what do I say? Note. I cannot read this shit. Now, I couldn't really decipher this note, but it basically really is just some incredibly schizophrenic ramblings. I'll have it on the side there if you want to pause and read it, but there's nothing really too interesting.
I want to talk, yo.
Oh, what the fuck, dude? That actually scared me. So now, realizing that I did in fact just save, I can go down the elevators without any threat to my progress. And so I do. And there are some red, dangerous, dog-like creatures wandering around down here that mimic the voices of the previous people they ate. Oh. Nah, don't worry, it's nobody. The animations in first person are so bad. Like, why is the hand model so bad? You just have like an oven mitt on all the time. There we go. Section 3 open. And even worse for me, I contract lung cancer down here due to being allowed to smoke. So we keep on coughing. My character's getting delirious as fuck. So in a desperate attempt to make it through this area, I attempt to stand to move faster, neglecting to realize that for this speed boost, I sacrifice any amount of stealth. Okay, you cannot stand up. Alright, I'm not sure we're ready to go through the elevator just yet.
Hey, yo, the pizza here. Oh, nigga!
Oh my, wait, what? Yeah, I guess we're in 106's dimension now. Now our buddy 106's dimension is pretty interesting. It starts out with a choice of various paths, each one taking you somewhere else. If you're lucky, you can get out instantly. If you're not, then you'll play a Mario level with pillars swinging past you. Oh my dude. Why did that show up so suddenly? All while walking very slowly. That was close. I heard that like whiz past my ears. It's crazy. Indeed, it is a punishing fate. No! Here, let's go again then. Anyway, pretty huge find is this gas mask over here by the skull SCP. Oh, yo, sick. Which I didn't actually interact with, unfortunately, but we should be able to walk through the dog elevator area now without coughing our lungs out. But before I can make my way back down towards the elevator, our boy gives us a direct greeting. Shit, dude. 106 is here. But it's alright, because I find the elevator and yeah, he can just follow you through. He follows through the elevator! Oh, shit. This time we get quite an interesting 106 dimension, where upon scaling down the tower, we escape. Alright, and we out. Except it's actually a trick, and it tricked me. Okay, I'm not. Okay. We then kneel in front of some big pillar and are transported into the trenches with a giant bird with an eye on its underbody flying over us constantly. Yeah, I'm just bleeding out. Jesus. Okay, I'm losing like so much blood. We're really going through it. I mean, what can I say? I don't know if this is the right way. Update my POV! Yeah, it's over. Anyway, this death was probably more convenient, if anything, since we can just go back down the elevator now. Until, of course, this slow old fuck shows up again, like the asshole he is.
Don't plug your shit in, no goddamn eye!
Fuck! I do manage to escape easily. Yeah, it's no big deal. But now we're injured and thus limping, which is made even worse by combining it with crouching, which makes our speed even slower. That actually scared me as well. I didn't move, man. Going back down again, 106 reappears again. Ah, awesome. Yeah, I think I might just have to get grabbed by him again. Wait, maybe his AI broke. Stay broke, boy. Alright, yeah, there he is. Got time to waste. Oh, shit. Thankfully, though, we escape again. Oh, shit. What is his ass doing there? And I find that I'm actually on the other side of the dog elevators now. Wait a minute, this is where I wanted to go, actually. Or so I thought at the moment, as I would find that this just links back to the rest of the facility that I could already explore before. Am I out of my mind, or? So, through this, I deduct that there must be something I need to grab or activate down there that I missed. Again! What, are you fucking kidding me? Why is he appearing again? Alright, just take me. Just take me, you fucking stupid piece of shit. What's up, you tomato cucumber eating motherfuckers? We don't get so lucky with 106 this time, though. It's not even over. And we're back in the bird's eye manland. Bird is up there. This is truly just my luck, though. Somehow, though, despite being completely blind, and I'm losing a shit ton of blood again. That's the end. We made it. I managed to make my way through this. Bro, it's still not over.
So when your plan fails, when everything falls apart in your life, there's only one motherfucking option. Stay fucking hard.
Wait, I made it up. Okay, too late. Fucking GG. Please just start over with a new seed. You know what? I think I might. I'll just keep that on. No intro sequence. Let's go.
Don't be afraid.
I'm not afraid.
This dream, the last dream you may ever have.
Hey.
For nightmares are coming.
Bro. And so, I begin a renewal of my journey, and I make some incredibly fast progress. Ooh, and we're here, okay. Okay, I know it's a containment breach, but can you stop with, like, the flickering lights, man? I mean, this shit really pissing me off. Dude! Why is he there? Funnily enough, I didn't even get the chance to save, so time for some epilepsy again. Right. I forgot that I can save here. Alright, let's just speed through this shit. Okay, just gun. Nice, instant elevator. Now this time, I actually do manage to make a decent bit of progress relatively quickly. Avoiding the statue, finding Eric's toy, drinking water.
It's time to drink water.
And of course, the most important item. Fucking huge. All within like 5 minutes of starting out with the Einstein seed. Where the guy falls through. Alright, epic. Oh, hell yeah. It's 2016. Yeah, that's it. You know, I just realized now that we're in 2026, 2016 is officially 10 years ago. 0 West. That's a funny ass chat message. Going down the elevators, this time I managed to find a severed hand, which should serve itself pretty well for the DNA locked doors I found around the facility. Oh wait, like here. Bro, they scratched themselves too. That's an insane detail to their animation. Okay, Artific, yeah, you're about to get a timeout. Alright, we made it. Even with this, though, I don't really manage to find an exact location to use this hand, since the only places I find with DNA scanners, it doesn't work for. What the fuck? Where am I? Come on. Oh shit, where am I meant to use this? Okay, you motherfucker. And so, I spend a long-ass while wandering as usual. Can I actually save here? Finally, though, I actually do find a use for it. Okay, there we go. That's where I meant to use it. All right, nice. And literally all it does is just skip going through this gas room. Yeah, and really useful, man. Great helping hand. On the other side of this is 914, which is important for upgrading shit in order to progress to the next area. But so far, I've only found level 0 keycards, which don't actually work for anything in this facility. Yeah, nothing happened. Like, I don't get this game design decision, though. Like, what? Like, I can't see shit with the lights doing this, man. Or maybe one of these guys had a keycard. Like, he has a keycard right there. Take that shit off of him, man. Look at this dumbass. After enough time, I decided to try and check in the dog area again. Maybe there was another thing alongside the hand that I managed to miss. And yeah, there's actually a couple of things. First is these night vision goggles, which aren't very useful progress-wise, but they're pretty nice to have. And then, the holy grail, a level 1 key card. And I'm out of here. So after a save, I go back to 914 and find I need a level 2 keycard. Clearance 2. But after a quick jog to the head from my neck from a statue, I find this area. Okay, is he?
Sick of seeing your black ass in my motherfucking room.
Oh no.
Don't you get the message, bitch? I don't want you here.
Be seeing ya. And now we can go into 914. Nope. 6 incident earlier. Of course I am. Franklin. 914 has a huge amount of various results depending on the items you place inside and the quality you turn the machine to. Unfortunately, the developers thought it would be a good idea to let this area be affected by some weird frequent power outage that makes this footage just absolutely horrible to look at. And I apologize in advance. Upgrading your card is also a piece of shit since for whatever reason there's a high chance it'll just turn into a master card or even better, a playing card. It's a playing card. Yeah, you just kind of have to fuck about with this server. I think this is one of the dumbest bits of progression in the game. And the only level that you can upgrade your card to here is level 3. Yo! That is unless you're exceptionally lucky. I think that's like a 1% chance to. As I would come to find out later, however, there is a catch to this. I also put in a bunch of other items on fine or very fine. Most importantly, the gas mask, which on very fine turns into the super gas mask, giving you greatly increased stamina and stamina regeneration. Other notable upgrades include the night vision goggles, which turn everything red now, and another quality which I'll get to soon, and the navigator, which for now I only upgraded so it doesn't need a battery, but we'll be back later regarding this. Then we leave, and I find this door, which I can access, and inside it is a switch that disables the lockdown to heavy containment. But of course, someone is waiting for us. Yeah, he's coming around now. Oh! I'm afraid I don't want your cue. Now we can go out through here. There's also SCP-409 here, and remember how I said there was a catch with the level 6 keycard? That catch is that it actually doesn't work or do fucking anything. Okay, I think I don't know if that's just like, I think the keycard doesn't work. Okay, so instead of 409, we gotta maintain some stuff in the maintenance tunnels. I'm pretty sure that this area didn't exist in the original, but I'm not exactly sure. More importantly though, those red night vision goggles, they give me the ability to see a specific creature which is normally invisible. Oh shit. Oh shit. I don't trust that. The invisible night vision goggle guys prove themselves to be actually somewhat peaceful, but I don't trust them. I mean, just look. Listen, I don't like that. I'm not going here.
Watch your 6 out this.
Oh, damn, Daniel. Oh, shh. No, clear. Get me out. Dude, I don't fucking like this. I don't fucking like these guys at all. Fuck off. Jesus Christ. I don't like those guys. I don't like them at all. God damn it, bro. What the wait, what is that? I don't like that. Oh shit! Trust them, they don't look nice. I don't like how they look. Look at these guys, like, that's scary as shit. Yeah, they really are harmless. Okay, once they touch you, then. You don't want to let them touch you. Ooh, save. Now, quite possibly the biggest find down here is a level 5 keycard. That's right, we skipped level 4, straight onto level 5. We on that grind. That is actually sick. Yo, he's swinging! Wait, okay, yeah, you said he was harmless. He's out here swinging. He wants to fuck me up. Look at that. There's also a fire resistant suit, though I honest to God have no idea what the purpose of this was, other than to avoid the fire guy. But he isn't here, and we got that 05 key card anyway, so I'm out. I think that might just be a shortcut. Like, there's a guy, like, look. Briefly going back in light containment because the doctor was blocking the other way, I find some lockers that definitely weren't in the original game, and they don't seem to have anything, and the invisible guys seem to have followed me outside of the maintenance tunnels. You feel something breathing right next to you, what? Which is quite the annoyance. There's also this whole SCP that gives you a bunch of items at random, but I somehow accidentally managed to feed it my wallet with all of my keycards. Wait, what happened to my... Wait, what? Wait, that means I can't even open this door, though. Turns out all of the items that you get from this hole are just completely useless or lore items anyway. Not actually anything progress related, so we reload. I think the hole is just like story related. God damn. Kind of like that tune though. I got Mozart up in here. My boy Mozart coming through. Yeah, I think it made our character go deaf. I can't hear anything. Like, there's actually no audio. Is that permanent? I don't know what... Okay, there we go. Then I grab a few more SCPs like this one, which transports you to a different dimension, which seems useless, but you can use it to avoid SCPs in the real world. So that's pretty cool. Oh my, dude, I've reacted like, and SCP-500, which has the ability to cure any disease and injury, but they are a limited supply. And there's SCP-714, which is a ring that makes you really sleepy and slow. This seems like it would be useless, except in this game, putting it on also makes you immune to SCP-049's cure. There's also this one other SCP, okay, the Encyclopedia of Common Diseases. I think that one is just like bad, which is a book containing various diseases, which when read, it gives you the disease that you read about. Seems bad, and in the original it is. Like, dude, what the fuck is that? I didn't even get a chance to... Do you want the secret book benefits spoiled? Is there actually benefits to it? But in this mod, it also gives you some positive diseases, like this one, which increases stamina, as well as some other downside that I couldn't properly figure out. They just have a specific use to...
Come on over here! Come on over here!
Bro, no. Hell no, bro. Not now. What do you mean you cannot use the ring from a wall? Why not?
No, you're not an intellectual. You're a fake and a fraud.
Oh my god.
Fucking... What is going on?
Like, dude!
Still doing it!
Oh, good one. Fuck that book. Books are for pussies.
Still doing it!
Good game design. There's not even like counterplay to that in any way. If you just run in and he's like off to the side somewhere, you just can't do anything about it. Anyway, I then spend a really long time wandering around without accomplishing too much. 049 shows up and I actually use the ring this time, but his ass just takes it off because I guess our character can't hide his hands or something. Fuck's sake. I think that's him coming around as well. Alright, he just starts molesting me. Achievement unlocked. Are we collecting Pokemon over here? I mean, when you think about it, SCP is basically Pokemon, but like the like poor adult version. Eventually, I head on back to heavy containment and come across the Alpha Warhead silo. There's a warhead room. Going inside, I find some body armor, which I put on, and as it turns out, this doesn't protect me that well, since right after a teddy bear explodes on me. Hairs are growing all over your body. I don't think I should have been near the teddy bear. Save me, mask. Shit. I'm all ears. Yeah, that's actually what just happened. I'm all ears. Let me get that bulletproof vest though. Going into 106's chamber, I could recontain him and hear some delightful noises, but he surprisingly hasn't shown up once, and containing him is the difference between another ending. So I decide to just save it for later, and then I wander around without really finding anything super specific. Homie dead. Homie got his ribcage exposed. Aside from SCP-966. It's a cognito hazard? Not for me, it ain't. Which just flashes some creepypasta jump scares on a screen, dude. That are so goddamn scary that we get sick. I understand why it was marked a cognito hazard now, but we're just fine after. Yeah, I should probably turn that off. Down here, some dumbass falls down, and he has an access code on him. Yeah, like he's attacking me. Look, he's swiping. You fucking asshole. Why are these guys like aggressive to me anyway? After quite a long time wandering around, I find the teddy bear, who has some kind drawings to show to us. It was his friend. It's like a little child like drawing you as like a fat guy. But more importantly, the next big area of progress, 049's containment chamber, where the power goes out and a pretty sweet bit of soundtrack plays. Turning the power back on down here, we see some zombies of 049 patrolling. But they suck ass, so I just move around and turn the elevator power back on, and I'm out. Ah! God damn it. Dying like this actually gives us a unique death animation, so that's pretty cool. And finally, after over 3.5 hours of footage... Wait, hold on, I just realized something. Oh, bro. I realized I forgot to record in 60 FPS and only now fixed it. 30 FPS for some fucking reason. For no goddamn reason. Like, I'm truly just a fucking idiot. Bro! Oh, great. Oh, nice. There's another bro! Anyway, with the 60 FPS active, 049 proves himself to be quite the nuisance. So to avoid him, I go down the elevator to SCP-008. Now, I don't know what SCP-008 does. Unfortunately, there's an even bigger threat waiting down here. Oh, bro! And waiting.
You gotta be fucking lying.
Dude, I was so far. Okay, get this.
What the fuck?
The zombie isn't too hard to avoid though, so that's fine, but we really start feeling rather under the weather. We shut that off. How are we vomiting through the hazmat suit? Dude, what is going on? Which is a concern, but not for long, since we self-isolate in an effective way. Like, dude! And then I also find that SCP-500 only cures diseases, not physical injuries, as notified to me by this chat message, and demonstrated very well by my own gameplay soon thereafter. You know, we might be okay. Nah, the vision will recover and then we'll escape the facility. Just how it was always meant to be. How am I still alive is my question. Never give up hope.
I don't live off that hope shit!
But me bleeding out isn't gonna stop a fresh-ass guy like me. I mean, come on. The David Goggins energy flows through my veins. Now I gotta say, the limping effect of me being on low HP was really starting to irritate me. Especially when this asshole kept chasing me constantly and was able to very easily catch up as a result of my lack of mobility. The limping is legit the most fucking annoying reminder you got the pocket dimension mask, you right.
Can't do it.
Open the door. Open the door.
I can't take this shit.
Like, did you see how this game was made by terrorists in order to break the minds of normal civilians and get them to join the terrorist organization? I'm gonna fucking actually lose. Eventually though, after managing to avoid the majority of threats by taking an elevator, I finally reach a medkit. So now I shouldn't be limping like a dumbass everywhere, and boom, that's a save. Fucking finally, okay, thank God. Then it's time for some more experimentation with 914. Heavily encumbered. It would seem, however, that these experiments— that's just too heavy to pick up— are rather ineffective. What happens if I put this in as well? Because he just had to— oh my god, dude! Oh shit, okay, do not put that shit in on very fine. Oh my god, okay. I know that for next time. Jesus Christ, that actually scared me. I won't pick up that. Why not? Except for the S-Nav, which putting it in on very fine turns it into the Navigator Ultimate. So now it has infinite battery and shows any SCPs that are nearby, so that's kind of mega. Next up, I make my way back over to 049's containment with some resistance. Acknowledged it as well. Great, the computer just fucks me. Alright, well, GG. This time though, I make it past without too many problems, since 049 doesn't appear out the elevator. Wait, 049 ain't even here. Hell yeah. In exchange for this, 173 is waiting. Oh shit. So I say hell nah, and go and save in 049's chamber. Okay, fucking save, huge. Bro. That was fucking close. I like your messages. It's just yeah, you can tell actually. Oh. Okay, close. Nice try. Look at these grinning fucks. I think this is Big Papa because look, he's bigger than that other one. All right. They ain't doing so good. Okay. You see this? You see this? This is a prime combo right here. This is a no. I tried to remove the goggles and I pressed the button, dude. I nearly just killed myself. Anyway, this next area does lead to the entrance zone, but it's on lockdown, so we can't go through. Shit. Hey, Teddy. Yo, you mind opening the door there, homeboy? Hell no! That ain't good, I mean, shit. And so, I am quite confused on what to do now. Is he up there? Where's he at? Where he at? Ah! There is another direction I can go here. No! Okay, wait, I didn't mean to scream so loud. I thought my blink meter was at the bottom, so I thought I was about to die. Sorry. That was a big overreaction. This also just leads to another entrance zone gate, which I can't access either. But before I could think about that too much— something in 096. Bro, god motherfucking damn. And we gotta repeat all that again. On the plus side though, we got a pretty good look at the 096 incident revolving this guard. Damn, he kinda got cheeks though, no? And so begins another death compilation. Oh shit, what? Bro, how you sneak up on me like that? Well, I mean, what can you do? Time to chillax and just get it over with. I mean, come on. Either from the Shy Guy, 173, or the Invisible guys. Okay, well. They all team up to make my experience in flicking the switch and then leaving truly miserable. Oh, bro, he was trying to molest. One thing that I do recognize, though, is on the gates, it says that this area is on lockdown due to SCP-008. Okay, so that's a hint on where to go, I see. I didn't remember what this SCP was at the time, but it actually was that one gas area that I went down to before. Yeah, I don't know exactly where he is. Honestly, if the surround sound was better, this would be a lot easier. And I really do spend a long-ass time just attempting to flick this switch. I mean, come on, bro. I think Okay, like, you are such a motherfucker. With 173 being the biggest nuisance of the trio. Sometimes it ends up being my fault, and sometimes he just appears out of nowhere and insta-kills you. That's fair. The wounds were way too severe to... Like, dude, what is wrong with this game? This game is the worst one ever made. It's like, fuck, man. Why is he just fucking Lego bricks on my screen, by the way? Eventually, though, I do manage to make it through to flick the switch, observe how polished this game's AI is. Bro, he's in the floor. And then make it back down to the elevator to finally save. Game progress saved. And it's a good thing I did, because as it turns out, the computer can attack us quite directly by doing this. What? They can do that? And yup, it's over. I want to experience this stuff, because I think... Oh, there we go. Now he got me. So, coming back the next day, I, for whatever reason, decide to go back to the 096 area and get what I deserve, really. Oh, there he is. There he is, bitch. And then I find SCP-009, which is a little bit cold, you know. It's quite cold. It's freezing. Okay, well, you know, you might as well go for gold at this point, right? Well, what kind of keycard did he have? Oh, I'm frozen. Markiplier freezing to death. And there's not even anything good here. There's just a level 4 keycard that I don't need. I ain't freezing my ass off for that. And then I remember how those checkpoints said that the lockdown was due to SCP-008. Yeah, and like Peanut is over there. Turns out what's actually causing the lockdown here is that vent thing being open and releasing those toxic fumes into the facility. For fuck's sake. Like, fuck's sake. Alright, there we go, he's locked in there. Wait, what is the purpose of this thing? Like, he wasn't moving at all, and then he randomly just... Now, I still actually didn't know that in order to progress, all I had to do was close the thing in here, so I kind of just start wandering around for a bit. Shit, there he is. Oh, wait. What was it, 4582? I don't trust my chat to just... Yeah, it's definitely 1111. 5842, that's it. Fuck's sake, it's not even that. This game is fucking dog shit. I then decide to go back to light containment to see if there's any cool SCPs for me to take, and there is one, SCP-513, which is a bell. Now, I think I got this confused with a different SCP in my head, since I thought the lore of this was it summons a butler to help you. Where's the butler? But this one actually just gives you drastic schizophrenic symptoms by having this weird shadow guy follow you forever. And I really mean forever. Once you ring this bell, he doesn't stop appearing. He doesn't even do damage or anything, just appears as a phantom every now and again. Eventually though, I do decide to head on back to heavy containment. Oh wait, I mean that's telling me to like shut off the thing, so maybe I have to do that. Okay, trying to come around with that 3-pointer. Hey butler, get back here butler. Hey, I'm not done using your services yet. And back down to SCP-008. You be squirting or you on the cream team? Attempt 3 actually goes pretty much perfectly, except for me deciding to inject myself with the syringe. Inject syringes from the SCP Foundation, bro. Not sure why I did that, honestly. Probably not the smartest idea, but it just seemed right, you know. Oh, yeah, I'm feeling a little sick here. Oh, I'm a little sick today. Got a bad stomach ache. Random syringes. Wait, what? Why am I freezing? I don't think I've gone into SCP-409 before. Okay, this one's, no physical contact may be made with SCP-409 for any reason. Well, let's see what happens. Maybe it gives you superpowers. I mean, just look at this guy. He got superpowers. So I complete the 008 shit again, also flawlessly, but without injecting myself with the virus. And boom, I head on to light containment and save. So now my next objective is to simply make my way to the entrance zone. If I actually had any critical thinking at all, I would have remembered the 2 entrance zone gates were through 049's elevator, but I didn't. The only unfortunate thing is, with that infection thing closed, the zombies have somehow managed to make their way out and into the greater heavy containment area. Everybody wants a piece of me, huh? Oh, the code is 1111. Okay. Fucking liar. Never fucking trusting anything you're saying ever again. Fucking useless piece of shit chat member. Later shit pants. Kinda messed up, but somehow we're alive. Dude, why is that like all of them? Holy shit. That's okay? Ah! Alright, okay. Okay, that should be fine enough. That is not fine enough, Jesus. Dude, those... And then finally, after like, I think 4 hours of playtime on this save, 106 finally makes his real appearance. He didn't show up for so long, now he's finally here. I'm not exactly sure why it took so long for him to appear, but it kind of sucks that he did. Though I do manage to shock him, so there's always some respite. This is the fucking, like, genuinely just the worst game ever created.
Alright, now you blocked. Now you blocked.
Oh, great. It's like the ultimate, like, rape setup ever. How is he so close? Shell-shocked, bitch. The mass despawns 106 instantly, by the way. Does it actually? Oh shit, it does. Which is honestly kind of stupid. Like, yeah, it's a good use for the mess, but 106 becomes pretty much not a threat anymore at all because of that. Like, what's the point in even containing him? Well, the answer to that would be given to me soon thereafter. Thank you for the great commentary. As I come upon a pretty huge find, that being SCP-005, which has the ability to open any door. Unfortunately, however, the old man is actually the guardian of this key. Yeah, we're not doing that. It's not even random or anything. That's just a scripted event when you go down there. And he places a trap for us. Fucking... So the only way to get this key without getting groped by him is by recontaining him. Shitty map design, shitty enemy design, shitty overall design of the game. Great game, would recommend. But I didn't really want to do all that. Okay, get this. So I kind of just forget about this for now, since I actually remembered that the entrance zone gates were at 049. Twitch, your website's ass too. That's the funniest fuck name. Wait, that's actually awesome. Oh, great! Appreciate that game. Alright, so... Ah, there we go. That's what I've been looking for. This game is your purgatory for killing and eating that innocent hiker couple. Yeah, I did that. Live admission on stream. Gonna go to jail tomorrow. Gotta beat this game before that happens, though. Oh, okay. Okay. And we're now in the final zone of the game, and an announcement plays. Mobile task force is here. But that's not even a problem, because I find another save spot in the entrance zone. I mean, shit. Let's fucking go! Okay. And the plug left us some weed. Oh.
Hey, yo, that's the plug at the door.
Yeah, a few.
I am done playing around with you niggas. You motherfucker.
These chat messages. 106 is here. 106 is gone. Ooh, there's a note. Remember Skibidi Toilet? This was the precursor. It is. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, look at that. This is the coffee machine where you can get any drink. We'll get back to this later, but right now I ignored it and instead got myself a slice of pizza from SCP-458. It's the best pizza you've ever had. A pizza box that just gives infinite pizza and adjusts the pizza based to your very own taste preferences. I straight up thought that was Daniel Larson in the toilet. I don't think it looked like Daniel Larson. Yeah, fucking great video game. MTF also on the intercom start talking about us going to meet them.
Subject D9341. Report to the nearest mobile task force unit for retrieval of several high importance objects.
But I ain't falling for that shit, come on, man. And then right after...
Subject D9341 designated for termination.
Bastards. Anyway, I eventually make it over to this area, which is the electrical center, which is one of the main areas I gotta reach in order to progress. Since going on up here I can save, but more importantly, turn off the remote door control, which really pisses off the computer. But yeah, I fucked up the computer's whole thing with the remote door control shit. Then I find the best SCP. Oh! SCP-999. The goat! This cute little guy is just happy all the time and spreads it to everybody. Look at him. That's a cute little guy. Further exploring the entrance zone, I come upon a wooden door, which I can open with the key of SCP-860. Oh shit. And doing so transports me into this forest area with blue fog covering everything. We find some various notes on the floor, logs from a researcher that went in here that describe how peaceful and calming this place is, with some anomalies happening, but the blue hue and music heard being very easing. This is where you killed the hikers. It might be. I don't really see it though, honestly, so I just go to the end and leave. Alright. I mistakenly think that this exit just leads back to where I came. I think we might have just gone back. And for whatever reason, think that I may have missed something there. And well, I'm technically right, but what I missed is better to have stayed. Oh shit. Oh shit! Well, that was eventful. Then I bravely go back in again. I'm sorry, I don't mean to laugh, but like, dude, you're actually the best chatter. The poor English is like the funniest thing ever. Shit, that's a dead end. Don't go left. This might be a dead end. Oh shit, it is. Ah! Never go left, immediately takes the next left.
Hey,
You know how I do it. In fact, I am so brave that the game can't handle it and it crashes. I thought it was a washing machine. Yeah, my washing machine just started going into overdrive. Why are you attacking me? I went the right ways. What? Then I finally figure out that by simply not running so much, the monster doesn't get to you. All right, yeah, there we go. Here's the exit. So that's nice. Oh shit, bro, why he alive though? Ow. Bro, and he hit me again. And then my early onset Alzheimer's showcases itself once more, as right after saving, I for some reason believe I didn't. I didn't save after the zombie. I intentionally avoided saving. But it's alright, we still got some of those pills. Walking around some more, I discover a most suspicious plant. Oh, dude, I didn't even see him until... Going back here again though, the military force is here. That's MTF? That's MTF, isn't it? This game's AI is so broken. Oh my god. Wait, they're too high to hit me though. Okay, never mind. Okay, no, they can gun me down. Can I like sneak up? Nope. I decide going through here isn't worth it for now, since I gotta go back and speak to the computer anyway in heavy containment, but along the way I remember the coffee machine, and so I find a save point. Go get a cup of coffee. That's the first suggestion. Oh my god. Yo, Mozart on the beat. Need to insert MasterCard or 2 quarters. I think I'll try out the... This is actually in the game. It dispense me a cup. Okay, I don't need a cup. No way. What, my guy doesn't drink it? D9431 is more dignified than Yandere Dev. What, did Yandere Dev do that? I thought that was just Christian. And proceed to spend like 20 minutes trying various drinks. That's scientific progress. Don't do that, please. Lean. The drink tastes like cough syrup. Oh, that's actually in the game, wow. Bro, he just jumped down. What the hell? This guy's agile as well. Cup of 066 is very useful. Oh no! You fucking bastard! That's it. No! Yo, look, he's just flying. He's just flying, and he jumps on the table and then down to the floor. I find that the majority of drinks that my character cares to ingest either do very little for me or just lead to death. That was a nice drink. Like 173. Try cup of horse shit. Yeah, that's a great suggestion, man. Yeah, sure. I'll try cup of fucking butt ghost. (096). Try cup of immortality. Invincibility. That's how you spell it. Fuck you, no god mode. Bro, stop! One that does actually work quite well is Estus, which seems to heal pretty much all of my ailments, including the slight permanent limp I sustained. Wait, that made me like completely fine now. Yeah, look at this asshole. Spending okay, this is actually the final one. I'm sorry, I'm not taking any more suggestions after this. Okay, that's not even a thing. I am not writing in daddy juice into the fucking machine. You can fuck right off. And so, after like 25 minutes of drink attempts, I was out of here. Oh my, yo, what did they do? Yo! Dude, I'm literally looking around everywhere, and somehow fucking 173 still manages to get me.
One more drink, no more, no less.
Okay, it's out of range. Like, the cup of jam is just gonna be jam. Like, I don't need that. I'm fucked. So, like, he's just fucking... Oh my god. Cup of child support. Like, what the fuck would that even dispense? A liquidized form of, like, a child support, like, request from the court? Cup of Twitch? That would just, like, dispense dog shit. Now, I only realized this later, but my best chatter had another suggestion, which I continuously ignored. Anyway, we gotta head on to the containment chamber of that one computer SCP, which should be somewhere in heavy containment. Okay, and that motherfucker's just in the ground. How do you expect me to get past? He's just blocking the shit. Maybe I can just... Okay, that worked. Although, unfortunately, I have no idea where. Bro, like, as I didn't encounter him originally at all. So it's time to run around for 20 years. It's definitely in heavy containment, but I feel like I've explored, like, everywhere in heavy containment besides some of the key-coded doors. Somebody does suggest, though, that perhaps the computer could be on the other side of light containment in a different section of heavy containment. That would make sense, because I really do feel like I've been pretty much everywhere that there is to go over here. Okay, there's the zone. And upon reaching light containment, we are back at 914. This time to upgrade my key cards. And by that, I mean make all of the shitty ones MasterCards so that I can use them on the coffee machine. I also tried putting the jaded ring in, which doesn't go super well. Not have an effect.
Good night, everyone.
But putting it in on course is actually a huge win since it reduces its stamina drain effects while keeping the 049 immunity. There we go. Now we don't have to do that shit ever again. Okay, Dawn Machine, like, what is wrong with you, bro? Good game, good game. Anyway, I also take this opportunity to explore some more around light containment, though there isn't much of use in any of these rooms aside from this flamingo. Fun game design to make you run around in a circle for like 20 years and then you just fucking die to that. I swear there's some games that people will just like pretend are actually very good. You ever notice that? I feel like there's games people pretend are very good. Eventually, I do manage to find a way to go into heavy containment that is red on the map. Oh, there is something I haven't explored here on the left, actually. And going inside after 106's attempted surprise. Okay, you fucking motherfucker. I find 035. Hey, look at that. Which isn't the computer, but it's also pretty cool. This is another D-class guy, I think, who has been affected with the mask, which controls him. He is actually friendly, and we can choose to either kill him or release him. By avoiding doing anything for a bit, though,
Passcode is 5731.
he gives us a passcode for this door. Inside the door is a pill of SCP-500. Thank you.
Unfortunately, I never had any intentions of taking.
And then he's like, hey, I wasn't gonna help you.
I have reason to believe that SCP-079 has taken control of the facility's systems. Best bet is to appeal to it somehow.
Thanks, bro. Fuck, they're both outside, though, it would seem. Oh, Cryman is through the wall. After this, we head on through the elevator, and in this very same area is the computer's containment area, and he gives us an offer. Human.
Listen carefully.
Telling us that he needs that remote door control on, and that if we turn it back on, he'll open gate B for us to escape.
What the fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is what's wrong with society?
So we took care of that problem. Unfortunately, before I have the chance to save, some people start surrounding the elevator out. Oh, fuck off. I'm not dealing with that. And I mean a ton. And it's actually over for them, because I'm chill. I can juke around easy. Alright, get me the fuck up out of here. And make my way to a save point. Yes! Okay. With big progress having been made. So now it's time to head on back to the entrance zone once more through 049's elevator, which goes flawlessly. Okay, bro just was spawn camping. No issues at all. Camping fuckhead. I do think the coffee machine... What the fuck? What the fuck? Then we turn the remote door control back on.
The doors to gate B are now open.
And the computer confirms he opened the gates, but we got some bigger issues to worry about.
Pull up and catch the fade. I'll embarrass you in public. I'll embarrass you on camera.
They're fighting Now they're stacked up. But I finally decide to take matters into my own hands regarding this. Maybe we can get like a crazy like kill. Come on, Jerry. Yeah, that worked. But I am just so useless and can't do or achieve anything. Okay, dude, the fucking guy opened the... Anyway, I think it's time to grab some drinks using the new MasterCards I got. The fuck is FEV? You feel more powerful than ever. Alright, let's beat these motherfuckers up. Yeah, I tank your hits. You think you can top the FEV, man? Oh shit. Yo, I'm powerful. Okay, fine. Just to round it off, we'll get a cup of uranium.
How can I get bigger? Let me think about this for a minute. How about fucking eat more?
Oh. Why do you want a cup of jam soda? Fine. It doesn't even work. Cup of tomato. Well, like, what is these suggestions? Like, this has to be somebody trolling. Spinal fluid. It's mildly salty, tepid, and watery. I shouldn't really be drinking this. Cup of death. Okay, Niana Pington, please tell me what you think cup of death will cause. Knowledge, or like Ty Lopez. I must find a way to deal with to let me through gate B. Yeah, that just gives you hints on what to do. Lois Griffin, yeah, that'll definitely work, bro. Alright, we'll do Cup of God to round it up. Everything within a 210-mile radius was vaporized, save for a 5-meter radius of unharmed area in the facility cafeteria of sector surrounding SCP-294. Here, wait, I got an idea. Your boy got an idea. Cup of kill. Shit. Cup of shit. Okay, well, that's perfect time. I must use a different visual effect than what you've seen. Alright, yeah, sure. LSD. Yeah, that's a great visual effect, man. But eventually, all things must come to an end. Okay, I'm done. Wait, we're not doing any more coffees. Fuck coffee. Beat the game, shit ass. So I grab some Estus and begin making my way towards the exit. Scotty, would you mind if SCP-173 twerk on your face and you slap? Yeah, I think I'm meant to make like a turn somewhere. This guy's blocking the way like the little asshole he is. The unfortunate thing about this though is that in order to get to the gate, I gotta go through the blue forest once more. I don't even know where I got killed. I mean, there's another path I could take, but I couldn't find it at the moment. And as it turns out, outrunning the creature is impossible. Like, you motherfucker, man. So we gotta walk. And now we were on to the other side. Okay, seems like the nine-tailed fox are gone. There's a few more rooms here which require key codes to access, so I can't go in there, unfortunately. And I expect the MTF to actually do their job, but nah, the zombies just go for me. Go for the other guys, bro. So now there's two endings which I can get, depending on which gate I leave through. I decide to first go through gate A. So yeah, gate A is first, which is quite heavily guarded. Oh fuck, not now, bro. But thankfully, our boy 106 is helpful for once. Yeah, SCP-106 comes out and takes all the attention away from us, focusing on him. Giving us an easy chance to run past through the tunnel underneath and escape, where we're then rescued by the Chaos Insurgency.
You know too much to let them get you. You're coming with us.
There we go. Which is a group briefly mentioned in the game that are trying to stop the SCP Foundation for whatever reason. Then the ending monologue is between MTF soldiers and their higher-ups, saying that the tunnel that leads out of the facility collapsed due to some anomalous event, which probably means something. Documents discovered. 9 out of 99. Damn, it looks like I missed a little bit, huh? As funny as the statistic of me missing 90 of the documents is, it probably is quite inaccurate since there were a bunch of SCPs I already knew and skipped over, or just read, died, and then didn't read again. Illiterate man plays SCP. But anyway, this time I actually noticed that the MTF are present in the final area. Wait, they're stuck in the fucking ceiling. They're just in the ceiling doing some repairs to the ventilation, I think. You know, you just leave them be, really. Although I guess that's why it's in beta. So for this other ending, we gotta head on out through gate B. The only issue here is that there is a guard above us that upon seeing us immediately opens fire. Oh, dude, they don't play around. So trying a second time, I grab this helmet and put it on, which should hopefully protect me from getting headshot. So I go on out and try again. Run out of ammo. Come on. And we're good. We out. But not really, because at gate B, the exit is actually locked. And even worse, the SCP Foundation starts attacking the giant lizard.
I repeat, SCP-682 is out of the facility.
And they decide that the best way to get rid of it is to nuke it. Oh, and there we go. Which, as is best described by the post-death log, doesn't exactly go too well for them. Who would have thought that the invincible lizard wouldn't be deterred by a nuke? And we're back for one more final part, because I'm getting the other two endings. Okay, that was just my fault. So for these two endings, we gotta contain 106 and disable the nukes. Of course, achieving both of these tasks is quite troublesome. Complete shit. Oh, damn. Although sometimes, that trouble can be welcome. He's like, playing peekaboo. Yeah, I'm just gonna. Anyway, going back down to the nuke room, I disable that shit and also find out this is where I dropped that severed hand from like way before that I wanted to find. Oh shit. Oh my god, homeboy, get out of here. No, homeboy. Oh hey, check it out. Heading on down to 106's containment, we turn on the sound transmission for the singular Class D in his containment, and I think you know what's about to happen. And then we hit him with this.
Yeah, these are pretty good.
It's still like fucking violent. Real quick to basically explain how this works, 106 is attracted to people experiencing a lot of pain, and so when you break his femur, he's like, oh! And then it's like, wow, then you trap him with the electromagnetic shit. Oh, okay, that's not how it works. That's alright, we get to listen to that lovely noise once more. Well, you know what that means. Here we go. SCP-106 is not coming. Your information is wrong. Bro, my character always tired, bro. Like, come on. Grow some balls for real. Anyway, this time I don't end up dying to some stupid-ass statue, and instead manage to save.
Come on, man, what the fuck is you doing, cuz?
And now we can go ahead and get the other endings. But before that, we got some more drinks. The most important new drink I get is some liquid courage, which is like insanely OP, just a huge buff to your blink meter and stamina for 3 minutes. Bro, what? And also this time, actually bother looking for the other way to get to the gates of the facility. And as it turns out, it's past this little staircase area here, and I find a new area unlocked for me. Likely due to containing 106. There's not much here though, but it is pretty cool. Oh shit, they got my boy. They trapped him. They trapped 173, yo. Bro! So going on up through gate B once more, we're actually insanely chill this time because thanks to the liquid courage, he only manages to hit us once. One bullet is all you could muster, huh? Now this time I ended up disabling the nukes so it doesn't blow up. Yeah. But unfortunately for us, another squad comes on through. Don't shoot. Bastard. So kind of more interesting, they're just like, yo, how did this guy do this? Whoa. But the most interesting ending is at gate A with 106 recontained. Or so I thought, because turns out the steps to get it are slightly modified in this version. Why is he firing?
I take your fucking bullet!
Yeah, I take all your fucking bullets. After getting gunned down, I decide to try and go down through here instead and get gunned down again. Bro, what? Why are they opening fire? Third attempt. He's blocking the way. Fourth attempt, I decide to just try and drop everything to see if maybe that's why I was getting shot at.
Fuck this! I'm on
Gate A.
with my fucking hands up! I'm not
Releasing 106.
you fucking stupid bitch!
This guy has the largest magazine in existence. What the fuck? This guy can't hit shit, and yet he has infinite ammo. Bro types full clip. You wanna keep hitting me? Fifth bullet. Okay, six is what it takes. Fifth attempt, I actually managed to run past the other guards and then proceed to just get the same ending as in the 106 ending. This was not supposed to happen. So I look it up, and for whatever reason, in this mod, it has been changed so that in order to get the other gate A ending, you also need to obtain every achievement in the game. Which is honestly quite the curious change, and there is no goddamn way I am wasting 4 hours of my life just to see an ending that I already pretty much know anyway. So you know how we get it done. Alright, there we go. All the achievements. Now they shouldn't shoot at me. Now there we go.
Subject demonstrates extraordinary luck and complete mastery of even the most fatal of circumstances and an uncanny ability to predict even the most unpredictable of hazards, almost as if it has performed these impossible tasks several times before. Further testing is required to determine whether the subject should receive SCP classification.
Awesome, cool. So overall, this game kind of sucks, but it is also fun and has some cool ideas. Now, I'm not sure how many of the bugs I encountered were due to me playing the beta 2.0 version of this mod, but I'm assuming that the enemies spawning out of bounds constantly probably doesn't usually happen, and I think partly as a result of that, this game turned more funny than scary, especially at the end, but if that got fixed, it'd be a lot better. The gameplay is also okay. I mean, there's an appeal to it, but there's also a lot of frustrations if you're as impatient as I am with how easily the game can kill you out of nowhere, but still a fun experience and worth trying overall, I think. Also, quick thing to announce is I have made a channel for stream archives. I might end up multi-streaming there too, we'll see, but there's a bunch of VODs up there already if you care about that. Anyway, that is all. Make sure to ring bells so loud that they implode the hearing of people nearby.
I don't give no fuck, bro. I don't care if the music loud.
And goodbye.
Come on over here. Come on over here. No, you flipped me off. Come on, coward. No. Come on. You're not an intellectual. You're a fake and a fraud.